Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a special video about warmer performance, and we're going to discuss things that I have had in my experience that are either in the current catalog or the catalog that will be coming spring-summer of 2025. So this one will be starting the discussion with fall of 2024 merchandise and beyond. There are some absolutely fabulous warmers that are retiring. They won't be available after March the 1st. I have some of them here on the table and I want to talk to you about that. There are some that have been in our Scentsy roster for years and some that will be continuing. But people have said, Elizabeth, are you going to do a new warmer review video for performance? And there are two reasons that I've been hesitant to do another one. Three. One is time, because you have to collect all these warmers and you got to really sit down and think about what you like, what you don't like. A second one is the burden of making sure that I am giving you the very best and most honest reviews, and yet I just cannot promise you that your experience is going to be the same as mine, because I have gotten flack in the past for strongly recommending something and it doesn't work for another person. So just please know there's a disclaimer here. I can only give you what my experience warrants in my own space with the factors that are determining in that space. And so then the third one is just, there's a lot that goes into doing a warmer video, and sometimes you don't have the energy. So this is like the 7th take to get this video rolling. But let's start with my countdown on, and then I've got my coffee on my thing too, so it's just been an afternoon. Let's talk about what we have here when it comes to warmers that I think are worth the money, the investment, and they're beautiful. So the first is one where this is not my favorite for style, but it's one where one of its versions is retiring and will not be available after March the 1st, and one of the versions will still be around, and that is the Classic Curve. And I don't think that it's fair to do a warmer review video without just a shout out to this amazing, like, first of all the warmers style warmer. So here is our Classic Curve. I don't have one anymore. I gave it to a friend. And the gray one will be leaving, so if you really, really like that more than the black, get it before March the 1st. So this has the largest dish, I think, of any Scentsy warmer I've ever seen. It is made to conduct the heat very well. It's just a nice satiny finish, either in the black or the gray. And it's got a 25-watt bulb, and it just pumps scent into the air. So then the next one is my personal favorite, and every time I do one of these review videos, I would just be remiss not to show you my personal love, which is the Alabaster. This warmer is also $35. If this ever retires, I'm going to get myself one, maybe 2 copies of it, because I never want to be without. It has another gigantic, wonderful dish where the wax pulls out well, just not as big, but like the Classic Curve. And this is an old school Scentsy favorite that's been around for forever. So those are a couple at the top of the list that are extremely affordable, and they're just really good warmers. And the next one is an excellent warmer, but it's very pricey. That's going to be the Polar Panorama. I had it at one point, but I have since sold it. So here is what you're looking for. This one is expensive because it has LED northern lights built into it. So the cylinder has these beautiful, almost fish tank type calming waves of northern lights, the Aurora Borealis, and it is just gorgeous. Big flat dish, fantastic. It's just pricey. So then the next one that I'm going to tell you about is a newcomer to the catalog as of last fall, and this is the Constellations warmer. This is a beauty too, and I just love this. Now, it's been hiding out in my daughter's room because I don't do blue, but it's a really fantastic warmer. So let's plug this in. So this guy's nice and bright. Again, has the nice big dish. Most of the ones I'm going to show you today are going to have a larger dish, and the things that give you really good throw when it comes to a Scentsy warmer is going to be a very nice, heavy, either ceramic or glass outside, a 25-watt bulb or an Edison bulb most of the time, although some 20-watt warmers do perform well. And you're also going to have some warmers that are done in an element style where the dish doesn't need to be gigantic because there's consistency in the throw, and we will get to some of those in a little bit. But anyway, our Constellations warmer here, this one is $45. fantastic. One of my favorite of the new kids on the block type warmers that we have. So then there are some that are going away as of March 1st. And there are a couple that are beautiful, newer versions of blown glass. There are partnerships that we've done in Mexico and other places where they still do those art forms. These two warmers are gorgeous, and I'm really sad that they're leaving the catalog. So that's going to be the Sunset Sands and the Verve. And there are gremlins in the kitchen. My poor family. I told them to stay away, but, you know, life still happens. So all you out there in Scentsy Land, if you're hearing crash, bang, boom, it's the family. So this is the Verve. And this one, oh, how much is this guy? This guy is $65. And I'm not sure if I have the right dish. The dish may be AWOL, but this one will work. And this is so happy. This is I don't know. I think this one is made in Mexico. You can almost just kind of tell because it's got that happy, just fiesta type soul. Love it. It's got a 25-watt bulb, retains the heat very, very well, and you do have to put this in the right place because it is so bright. Like, you wouldn't want to put this where it's going to be in your line of vision and you're trying to do tasks and things, but it is a beautiful lamp and it's a really good performer. So this is one I'm sad to see go. The next one that's in that category I like even better because this one, there's absolutely nothing to complain about. It's $50. It is an Edison bulb, which is one of my favorite types for glow. It has that gorgeous, flat, pulls all the wax out right dish, and it's just so pretty. This one just makes me happy. It's called the Sunset Sands. Oh, look at this. And I just think it's ridiculous that we're getting rid of this. It's been in the catalog for, what, one season? I think it was only here for this fall winter. Anyway, please get this one before it's gone. Maybe it's because it has such a niche as far as the appeal for the home. It needs a specific type of aesthetic to be pretty in the house, but that is a warmer. I love it. Okay, the next one's going to be the Golden Meadow. And again, this is a shock. Why are we getting rid of this? I don't know. This one, I thought would stay in the catalog for several years. This is, I think, a year, maybe a year and a half old as far as how long it's been with Scentsy. This is a classic Scentsy warmer. Performs beautifully. Is absolutely stinking gorgeous. Look at all the detail on this thing. It's good for any time of the year, and it's going away. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, so this one is another 25 water, and this is at the $45 level. So 10% off of that. It's just gorgeous. If there's anything on this whole table where you need to get it and put it away because you're going to regret it, I'd say this would be it. Such a good warmer. Okay, what's next? Then we have, oh, this one's not going away. This harkens back to the old style of Scentsy warmers. This was last spring summer's kit, and I love it. It is the Sea Star. This is the soul of Scentsy. This is an authentic, real, this is what Scentsy is all about style warmer. It's gorgeous. It throws beautifully, even though the dish isn't super big. It has fabulous heat retention. It's got classic and really just outstanding craftsmanship, and it's another 25-watt warmer. So this guy will be going into the spring-summer catalog. I love it, I love it, I love it. Get it now. I'm pretty sure everything is 10% off. And if not, it's all the stuff that's just discontinued, but I think that one's 10% off too. So you should get that one. Okay, what's next? Then we have one that was new last fall winter. And this is a rather unique warmer for Scentsy. I haven't done anything quite like this before. This is the Deep Roots. Very good performer, very nice for lighting, and it's very different because it's got this sparkly core going on in this. It's really interesting. It's got like glittery, sparkly, almost like paper stuff in here. Another one of those pretty good dishes for pooling out. You can change the colored bulbs inside of this very successfully just because of the way that this warmer is designed. I used this all fall winter last year. This is continuing on in the catalog and is a really good one. Okay, so now Scentsy has been flirting with a lot of unusual styles of warmer at this point. And I got this in one of my kits, or was it in a kit? I don't even know anymore. At some point last year, I got this warmer. I was very skeptical that this was going to perform well. And here's the reason why. It only holds 2 cubes, and it's teeny weeny. This is called the Cute as a Button. And it's got a missing 20-watt bulb. the gremlins have been here. My children took the bulb out of this. Oh well, anyway, this one, I'm not redoing this video for the 8th time. This one has a 20 watt bulb. It's got a beautiful glow. I wish I could show it to you. And this guy, for its size, is very attractive. It fits anywhere and it performs very well considering that it only holds 2 cubes. So if you're looking for something that's bigger than a mini warmer, but it's not as big as your full size, this is the wave of the future with Scentsy, and it performs very, very well. And it's super cute lit up, so I'm sorry I didn't catch, and I don't have another thing on the table that's a 20 watt, or I would just swap it out, but I can't. So that's the way that's going to be. So that's everything that lights up. Now, I've got a few over here in my honorable mentions. So the Bless This Home, that is a very good warmer. I'm not going to say it's quite as good on throw as some of the ones that I've already discussed with you, but it's good. It's solid. It's continuing on in the catalog. It's always nice. There is one here that is newer, that is an element warmer that I'm quite happy with, and that is the Lemon Grove warmer. So this, no, it's not going to be a boomer like the classic curve, but it's a good, steady performer. And the element warmer style, this has a little bit of a different purpose in your home than a bulb warmer as far as how the scent throws. This type of thing, it has a slower level of constant release when it comes to the wax. So you drop something into the Verve or the Constellations or the Alabaster, and that heat from the 25 watt or the Edison bulb, which is, I think, 60 watts? It's a good, strong wattage on that. That is going to give you a burst of scent to begin with, and then it'll kind of die down to a consistent level. But it may not last for 2 or 3 days, depending on the scent. Something like the Lemon Grove warmer there, which is an element warmer where you just put the wax cubes into the built-in dish. And here's another one that's similar. If you can't stand the built-in dish thing, but you want a good element warmer, this one is that happy medium. Some of our elements have a little removable dish. This is the aloe vera, which is another really nice, very modest warmer. You wouldn't think this is a fantastic, like, wow, dramatic, everybody needs to have it warmer, but I have been really happy with this over many years now. I've had this a long time. So those, you're going to drop those same 2 cubes of wax in. It's not going to go kaboom in the room in the beginning, but it's going to get up to a level and it's just going to travel. And when the bulb warmers have already fizzled all the scent, those are going to go for 2 or 3 days. Usually, it depends on the scent, but beyond a typical bulb warmer's performance, because it's a slow and steady wins the race type of a thing rather than the tortoise and the hare where the hare is taking off and it's over quick. So all of those things. What else do I have here that I don't actually have? The Woven is excellent, and that is a 20 watt warmer that we'll be discontinuing as of March 1st because it is our charitable cause currently. That one is a little bit more petite, but very nice. I just did a video on that if you want to go back and look at it. The Country Living Barn, that is one that I do have downstairs. I didn't pull it up because it is a 20 watt warmer, but for what it is a good performer. I'd say it's about on par with this one here, if you're familiar with this. And nobody talks about that anymore. So I will at least show you a picture of it. Like, nobody talks about this darling little tin barn warmer that we've had for forever and forever. And, oh, where is it? We're getting a new one that's a pair of silos, and that one's only 15 watts, so I'm a little bit suspicious about that and its performance. But as I'm trying to ramble here in the video, I'm not seeing my Country Living. Oh, there it is. Tin Barn. Here it is. This guy right here. So cute. Performs quite well. Has a square dish like this does. And I've never had any issues with that. So that's one I like to talk about. Bless This Home Aloe Vera Heart is Home Mini. Now we need to go into the minis. So I've got quite a few shades here because there are 2 styles of mini warmer. You can have the ceramic, or you can have a glass base, which, where's my glass base? The glass base is like this. Any glass style warmer, mini warmer, is going to be like this, and then the other ones have a toggle, so they're just different on the bottom. This is probably one of the nicest, or this one, which isn't actually ceramic, but these both go on a ceramic base toggle. These 2 are very good for a mini that will hold the heat and be consistent. The ceramic, I think, is just the queen of heat retention when it comes to anything that we've done. And I mean, I've handled so many Scentsy warmers now. It's got to be over 100 different ones, different styles that'll come in and out of my home in 3 years, because I buy a lot of them, and then a lot of them get either rehomed, gifted, or they go to my mom's and we do a garage sale. Little ceramic guys like this, and I love the peekaboo on this one. They're outstanding. They're the best. You just can't do better than that. Another one that is leaving, that's the same type of thing, is this Sea Life Mini. Super, super cute. I love this one. So if you need some seaside, definitely get that one before it is gone. And it's so pretty when it lights up and glows. And then you have this style, which there aren't as many of these now because I think Scentsy's going away from them. People complained about these, but I can honestly say I have had no problem with performance. So this, I believe, is the Heart is Home Mini. And I love this. It can stay out all year. It's got beautiful details, and it's just so happy. So that one, and then the Welcome Home, and then we have the glass. Now, the glass minis are not as good as the ceramic. I will admit that. But for glass, the Sedona, oh, you guys, I love this one. It's gorgeous. It performs very well for me. And then I do have one mini that is unique amongst all of our Scentsy minis. And this is a glass tile inlay mosaic mini. Guys, this, I think it's called Fish in the Sea. The only problem with this is it's so heavy, you better have a good plug, because my plugs, that are in my wall are a little bit old, and so it tends to tip like this because it's so heavy in the socket. This guy is a beast. Because there's so much material to retain the heat, it performs beautifully. So those are all of the warmers, I think, that I would say are absolutely top-notch. The Sedona, which one's the Sedona? The Welcome Home, the Ocean Life. Yes, that is this guy here. Too many different warmers. So I hope that this was helpful. Now, moving forward, we do have some warmers that I just did an initial unboxing and review of that are going to be in this catalog. This guy right here, he's quite bright, but he's very beautiful. I've got him in my daughter's room. I put some pictures on Instagram. This is going to be kind of in that same style or spirit as the Sea Life Mini, in that it's got the grout and it's got the inlay. And so those tend to retain heat beautifully and throw well. I had another one that is the Wildflower warmer that I put some pictures out on Instagram about. That one kind of sits in the middle category for performance. It's good enough for sure. Like, it could probably match maybe the Lemon Grove or other warmers that I have not even talked about, like the Aziza. That's a good performing warmer. The Hummingbird warmer is a good performing warmer, but some of those just are not quite at the same level, at least in my own experience, as the ones that I've been showing you here. But this one was a shocker, and I should have grabbed it. It's on the table in the other room. This guy is an element warmer, and I just plugged him in and was playing around with him today. Very, very efficient, very good throw out of that warmer so far from me. And then the little guys, there are going to be 3 different styles of these little teeny ones. I just reviewed the Fleur de Lis in that other video where I was unboxing, and I plugged this guy in this morning as well. They're quite small, 9 watts. Really all that's there is a little bit of a ring of ceramic to insulate that element warmer, and the wax melts immediately and throws very well. So that's the Jet, the Fleur de Lis, and I would assume that all 3 of them are going to be the same. The last one's going to be the white fluted. So I hope that this was helpful. Again, the ones that are retiring are going to be the Classic Curve in Gray, the Sunset Sands, the Verve, the Golden Meadow. I cannot believe they're getting rid of the Golden Meadow. The Woven, just because it is their charitable cause warmer. And the Ocean Life Mini. So get those before they are gone, especially if you're looking for one where I can give you my honest, heartfelt, personal experience review that anything that I have shared with you today should melt your wax and just scent your home with happiness. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. This is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, getting out that basically 3.0 warmer performance review video with Scentsy. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.